Wee, what's going on YouTube? It's Donnie all day. It has arrived. It has arrived. It has arrived. So I am pretty damn stoked. This says, in backwards writing, Pocket Warrior. You can see dbad right up there. That is dbad, and it is made by Croco Knives. I am super excited about this because this is my first ever folding knife design brought to production. I have to say, this looks way better in person than it does in the photos. It's got, I just wiped some oil, so that's why you're seeing like little spots and stuff. But you can see the black and white micarta. You can see the, oh, look at the Damascus bolsters on that are just beautiful. The blade has my fingerprints all over it. I've been playing with it and some oil all over it. But you can see the tooling on top of the blade here. You can see the brass liners. You can see the tooling in the brass liners. You can see the Damascus lock bar. You can see the Damascus pocket clip right there. I think you can see Damascus. 1 of 10. Remember, the first 50 are numbered. This thing is beautiful. I mean, freaking beautiful. So what I wanted, look at that lock bar, man. Look at that lock bar. What I wanted was a traditional style pocket knife modernized. I really, really wanted it modernized. And to modernize it, first of all, it had to be a little bit bigger than traditional size. This one, I'm going to open it for you. This one open is like 9.5 inches, somewhere in there, almost 9 3/4. It's got a 4-inch blade, kinda. It's a little above 4 inches. Right to this point, it's like 4 1/8. So obviously, it's almost 4 1/4 all the way to there, making this guy right here. What, 5 1/2? I don't even know. I designed it, man. I forget, man. So it is about 5 1/2. It's a little bit bigger, 5 1/2 in the grip, which is beautiful. It's got a nice big grip. Oh, it is comfortable. Super, super comfortable in the hand. It is just freaking beautiful. So I gotta say that this thing, wow, this thing is nice, man. I mean, I know I should expect it because I designed it, right? I should expect it to be nice, but this thing is nice. Let's see, is it sharp though? Let's see. Oh, there we go. Oh, I just almost cut my arm, almost. Oh, look at that. Look at that. I don't want to lose any of it. That thing is razor sharp. I'm talking razor sharp. So I felt like I was ripping through the skin there. Oh, I did. Look at that. It's so sharp. I put a little cut in there. That's sharp. But not only is it sharp, but it is sharp. This thing is so good looking. Man. So the easiest way to order these is going to be through the eBay link. It's the easiest way. And I'm going to put that down below. Or if you have Facebook, you can go to Facebook, right to Croco Knives, to their Facebook page, and you can just ask them. Say, hey, man, I'm interested in this, and I really got it. And they'll send it to you. I think they even have like Instagram, all that. So there's always a way. But the eBay link is going to be the best. Their actual website, for some reason, some computers aren't picking up their certificates, and it'll say unsecure. And then you look up their certificates, and it says secure, secure, secure. So it doesn't make any sense. I don't know why it does that. They don't know why it's doing that because he's got all the proof. Literally, you could look it up on your own computer. But if you don't like that, or if you're having trouble getting on the site, eBay is way easier, and eBay has their own security, and it's good for any computer. So that is going to be the easiest and most simple way. Oh my gosh, is this nice. This thing is nice. It's so well in the hand. It's big, and it's just got that traditional feel to it. But obviously, I did a step down with a nice complex grind with or compound grind with the beautiful swedge here. That's going to make it an absolute penetrator into this drop point. But you see how big this area is here going into the flat grind. Man, that is super, super nice. I love the tooling. That's just freaking awesome, man. That is freaking awesome. Also, side note, I have a brother of the blade that was waiting for some screws. They even sent me some extras for your trench knife. I got your screws. So let me know where to send them. But darn, this thing is nice. So it does have a nail nick because it's supposed to, right? So, but I haven't used the nail nick yet. I just opened it up. There's so much real estate. You're not going to have to go and break your thumbnail. Golly, Croco Knives killed it. The Damascus bolsters on this knife. It just, look at that. It's like translucent, man. That thing is freaking amazing. I know some people already ordered, and they're numbered to the first 50 for the first production run. And that doesn't mean you have to get what's in order. My buddy Zach already ordered, and he loves the number 23. He's got the Menace in number 23, and I'm not sure if he's got the other ones in 23. But he ordered this one, and he requested number 23. So if you order, you can actually request your own number. And look at this. That is beautiful. For what, $79.99, something like that? I think that's all it costs. This thing is ridiculous. This thing is ridiculous. But we got to go outside and we got to cut with it. That's what we need to do. We need to test the edge. So let's go. All right, it is just starting to sprinkle out here, but I don't care. We are getting this video in because, well, I can't not. I mean, this knife is gorgeous. Oh, man, this knife is gorgeous. This is, somebody designed the hell out of this. All right, I'm not too ashamed to admit I got really cold, so I threw on a sweatshirt. I got cold. But one thing I wanted to show you before I ran inside like a sissy and had to warm up is the pocket clip, the mid-range pocket clip, right? Normally, you're going to see the pocket clip here, and let's get it down there, crotch shot. So normally when a pocket clip is in its normal location, like it would normally be into these screws instead of down here, what's going to happen is you're going to put it in your pocket, and it would literally sit about right there. Right? And then so what you do is you come up and you put your thumb inside your pocket and you pull up until it snaps out. With the mid-range into the micarta instead of the Damascus, what this does is it leaves it like this. So it's just a really, really, man, I just looked fat. It really, makes it easier. So now this is going to be the style of knife like your, kind of like your Buck 110. Oh, where'd you go? Your Buck 110s and that style of knife. So it's that classic Americana type thing. This isn't going to be like a beat on it camp knife or anything like that. This is what you see your grandfather carrying in his belt in that little leather pouch. It's just a straight up EDC. Bring it with you when you need to cut your fishing line, open boxes, things like that. It's that. Is it tough enough to be more than that? Sure. But that's not what it's designed to be. I wanted a straight up EDC because I always have an EDC on me. And I have some, like, if I have my Combat Troodon in my pocket, it's a little overkill for an EDC. And it's not what it's made for. So while I have knives that are made for, like, hard camp use, and I have knives made for self-defense, I also want knives that are made to be just really nice pocket knives. So that's what this is going to be. Now, does that mean it can't be used like in other ways? No, but it's going to be a user. So let's see. Nice push cut here. Oh, I went underneath. Look at this. I am squeezing into the wood. So I need something hard, I think. I need something harder. This is all saturated. Let's see. There we go. There we go. So push cut, I left a couple strands on there because I'm pushing under the wood. But if I was on a harder surface, that would have not happened. Still push cutting, easy money, no problem. Let's see here. Everything is so wet. It's just, it's gonna cut. Obviously, if it's hair shaving sharp, it's gonna cut. But I am in some crappy conditions here. Let's try and see if we can't get a chop on the extension cord here. All right, well, c'est la vie. That was easy. Let's go with the leather. Let's go with these leather straps on the old saddlebag here. Ugh. I'm running out of leather strap here. Oh, hey, mostly because of stuff like that. Look at that. Let's go to the harder stuff. This stuff is like double wall. Boop, get rid of that. Bam. Bam! Oh my gosh, that's shredded nicely. Bam! All right, so it's definitely going to have all that. I barely pushed it in. That went all the way through and into the wood, and it's because of that really nice swedge. The swedge is so well done. This thing is just awesome, man. This is one. I'm telling you guys. This is one incredible looking blade. It's beautiful. I mean, damn, I wish I had some sun. I do. I wish I had some sunshine out here. This thing is super duper. It's super duper, man. So let's go over to the plastic net. Get a little bit of cut into that. I'm running out of available plastic net as well. So it's like all my stuff that I've been using. Problem is I've been using it. All right, so let's see. Bam, 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 bam. No problem on the plastic netting. Bam. So far, it outperformed my Mora. Imagine that. So that was easy. Let's come over here. Let's come over here. I told you it's not like some kind of hardcore bushcraft knife or anything like that. Obviously, you know what it is. But it still did that. Let's see. Am I in the frame? Man, the fact that it's so long gives me the ability to choke down, and I'm actually able to swing this better than like if I had the Buck 110. Just the size alone makes it able to do that. So let's see here. Man, that is super nice. Super nice. Hits like a juggernaut and then shaves like a razor. Golly. Man, old dbad might have done something right here in this design. This thing is so nice. This thing is so nice. But let's come over here, grab this stick here, and we'll try to use it on some real wood. Some real wood. Ooh, that's all dirty. All right, here we go. Look at that. Look at that. Holy mackerel. That's so thin I could write on it. That became paper. Look at that. Oh my gosh. So while it's definitely, obviously it's not a camp knife, it is considered just like the 110 a camp bring along. It's more of a hunting knife than a camp knife. So with the Buck, it's made to be able to skin your animal and things like that. Cut your meat when you're done with it. And that's exactly what this knife is. It's a trapper hunter style, just modern. So it's a little bit different. The difference is because of the length of this, I can clearly choke up and do some really light stuff like this. So if I needed to make a spear tip or anything like that, or a spear, some kind of protection for my campsite, if I wanted to make some pit spikes and all that in the hot dog stick, something like this is going to be good. I can go through and take away a lot of material at once to make this part way easier. You know what I mean? So it's just going to be this kind of knife. This is that knife where I'm going to take it out when I need to spread my mayonnaise, make a peanut butter and jelly, cut open a steak, or just carve out some wood, or open some boxes and packages and things like that. It's going to be that kind of knife. Listen to this, listen to this. Bam, you hear that? Bam! I love a really nice classic style spine lock. It's just freaking sweet, man. This thing is absolutely stunning. It is a beautiful knife, but it's built classic, but built modern. You know what I mean? It's got the multiple flavors going on. You have a pocket clip, which these don't usually have. You have the Damascus to make it a little fancy. You got the brass liners. It's all really beautifully done, but it's sharp and it's got a modern style blade. You're not going to find this blade like this in the 1800s, or when that style of knife came around. So it's just my modern take on a really, really wonderful classic. And I have to say, I love my modern take. So this is it. This is my dbad Pocket Warrior. And Warrior would make you think of fighting knife, but it's not. It's not fighting knife inspired. It's a warrior. I mean, it's going to get it all done. It's just going to battle through. If I got to carve something, I got to carve something. If I got to skin something, I'm going to skin something. It's that kind of thing. It's just going to keep fighting through whatever I do. I mean, if I did get attacked by Bigfoot and this is all I had on me, of course, I'm going to use it for that too. But it's just not made for it. Now, this isn't your batoning knife because it is a spine lock. And anybody who knows anything about spine locks knows that if you hit them with impact, because this is just spring loaded, you hit an impact, the spring is just going to loosen and it'll open. So it's not made to bang on. And I could have done it and showed you, but what's the point? We already know. You already know. This thing is just really, really cool. This thing is really, really cool. It is so good looking. And it's big. It's just big. It's burly. That is awesome, man. That is such a nice knife. This is such a nice knife. And disclaimer, as soon as I got it and I opened it, I was playing with it in the kitchen and I dropped it and this hit on the corner of the tile and nothing happened to it, so that's good. I said, oh crap. But whew. So this is it. First production run. Man, I'm telling you, use the eBay link. It's going to be the easiest way, just the easiest way. And it'll remove concerns for people who don't understand how the internet sucks, or how all that kind of stuff works and doesn't work. Gosh, man. Gosh, I really love this. I really, really love this. Awesome freaking knife. Awesome job, me. All right, so that's it for this one. Hi, I'm Donnie B all day. Whoa. Until next knife.